Welcome back, awesome Action Toy fans and subscribers. It is Fortnite time. This is probably the most expensive single Fortnite figure that you can get or will be able to get. I've not seen it available in the shops yet, but I found it on Taobao. It was pre-opened, but I don't mind it because it's complete. I'm saying it's the most expensive single because he comes with two guns, the only Fortnite figure I've seen with an alternate head, huge shield, has his back bling, or three guns, sorry, and these two maces or ball and chain maces. He looks absolutely fantastic. This is Menace, undefeated flame, the arena's greatest champion. He looks really, really good. He looks maybe a touch on the short side, but we'll see when I get him out and we do a comparison. So let me get this guy out, which will be about 3 seconds. Turn the camera around and let's get a closer look. Let's get into it. Here he is. He looks amazing. That gold armor really works, especially on the feet where it's been sort of, you still got the dark brown lines there. That really pops. They didn't finish the painting on the sides, but looks fantastic. Now, my first impression is he looks great, but I'm disappointed that this is not actually a shield because it's got whatever that hand is, like an umbrella or something. Never played the game. But you could make that into a shield very easily, just a bit more paintwork, and that'll really, really pop. But it does look fantastic. The other thing I'll say is these sort of ball and chain maces. Obviously, it's not. You'd have to replace that with a real chain because that's not natural. It's going to want to hang down. But they do look pretty cool. The three guns. He has this assault rifle here, which looks decent. This, what's this, like a P50 or something? A nice looking sort of machine gun. And then this real bad boy 4-barrel shotgun. That's like, yeah, and he's actually got indented barrels. Great job. First time I've seen indented barrels on a normal handheld gun by Fortnite. So let's have a closer look at him. First, let's look at his alternate head or the unmasked head. That's just your standard all-American hero head. Look at that hairstyle. Got the part in there. It's pretty cool. Figure itself. Oh, sorry. Take off his back bling, which is like a shield and whatever, two things going through it. Now the figure, the head sculpt is so good. Look how menacing that is. You'd have to put a bit of paint to make that pop. You could proper make that, because it's got the skull armor, into a skull anyway, wearing a helmet. It's got the flame part on top, which is pretty good, but I'll be tempted to dry brush yellow on that to make it seem like a proper flame. He's got this lovely sculpting on the chest armor, on the shoulders, on the forearms. I'm not quite sure about that print on his whatever this was called here. It's got almost like a Romanesque look with the armor there. Shins are great. The knee pads are great. The feet are fantastic. They should have continued that colour going around or make it into a leather. Add some paint, you're going to have one of the best looking fantasy figures around. They looks like a bit of a mishmash of genres or eras. He does look particularly good. Very, very nice indeed. So articulation, let's have a look. So head, tiny forwards or backwards because I guess a good forwards actually, because everything pretty much gets in the way. There's a good turn. There's a good side to side. Arms, shoulders don't go around all the way because of the shoulder pads, which is a shame. Outwards might be an issue, but actually the shoulder pads are quite malleable. So you can get flat on the outwards, or near enough flat. Bicep, I'll come down for that. He's getting under 90 on his left, and he's getting under 90, or just about 90, we're just shy of 90 on his right. You could shave down a little bit on the upper part there, but this will get in the way. I mean, and that's quite hard to paint on these rubbery bits. Would I be tempted to cut them off? Possibly, if I can buy another one. At the moment, I haven't seen any more around, so I'm not going to do anything with it. So trunk, really good backwards and forwards. Side to side is small, but good. He can turn from the trunk. Can he turn from the waist? I'm not. No, let me have a quick look inside. Oh, he's got his quite rubbery midsection, which normally you don't get at Fortnite, which is unusual. It might be the fact that could just be one piece. Okay, because that's one piece, that's why. Okay, normally that's a separate piece to whatever goes there. Okay, his legs are going to suffer from this piece here. Normally Fortnite figures can do splits. Sideways, he's still pretty good. Forwards are going to suffer really bad. Backwards, nothing anyway. He's got a thigh twist. Double kneecap, pretty good on the double kneecap. Fortnite figures don't have a boot turn, but he has a small movement actually. He has a small movement, tiny, but it is there. He should have a swivel, but it's a little bit limited. And then his tippy toe. It's not the best, but at least he has it. And his dorsiflexation appears to be pretty good or decent enough to help him get into poses. He is a nice looking figure. Really good fantasy looking figure. I like this a lot. Okay, let me just quickly pose him up and give him that gun again. Which he won't have that for long. That's going to go into one of my other customs, I think. I mean, bloody hell, there's a 4-barreled shotgun, for crying out loud. On his hands, sorry, both hands are wave articulation. But he does look so damn good, it has to be said. I do love the fact that they've actually indented that shotgun there. Very, very nice. Let me not pose, let me just put him in straight down of his guns, since I'm going to do a comparison of size of other figures. So I said he felt a bit short. I mean, up to the head, not the actual flaming helmet part. Let's see if I'm right. I'll take another Fortnite figure first. I've got a Skull Trooper here. Let's get that focused in first. I take it back. He's actually bigger than Skull Trooper. Just a little bit. If I take, these are quite small, but the Fresh Retro figures, the Mecha Project, the Brave 13 team, I'll take the Universal Mech Arms type. Ceases the videos. These are relatively small, so he's got a tower above that there. If I take some bigger figures, so let me take one of the brothers from Acid Rain World. He scales perfectly well with them too. So I'll take that back and then put a Joy Toy 40k Marine, and you can see that he's a very good scout and he does pop quite a lot. He is a fantastic fantasy looking figure. Highly recommended. I think he is a winner for sure. Really like the look of him. I will try and get one or two more when they're more available or readily available in the future, and preferably when the price comes down, because this one costs me about 20 quid, which is way too much for a Fortnite figure, but he's brand spanking new and I've not seen him anywhere else yet. Great looking figure, and really quite menacing, that head sculpt there. Very nice. Okay, please like, share, subscribe, click on notification icon if you've not done so already, and check out my videos. There's over 900 on the channel now, and check daily for new content because I'm posting videos practically every day. Stay happy, keep collecting. Bye bye.